Hello, I welcome to UPSC Prelim Chaturya series of SHANTHA Lakshmi IAS Academy, where we will discuss the daily prelims MCQs from the Hindu, Indian Express and PIB. Let's begin. The first question. Consider the following statements regarding sovereign gold bonds. They are government securities denominated in grams of gold. Its objective is to reduce the demand for physical gold and shift a part of domestic savings into financial savings. Sovereign gold bonds are issued by the RBI on behalf of the government. How many of the statements given above are correct? Only one, only two, all three, none. We all know recently the gold prices were increases in the market. Investors under the government-backed sovereign gold bond scheme got an exceptional return. About sovereign gold bond scheme, these are the government securities denominated in grams of gold and are substitute for holding a physical gold. The scheme was launched in November 2015. The main objective of the scheme is to reduce the demand for physical gold and shift a part of domestic savings into financial savings. Issuance. The gold bonds are issued as a Government of India stock under the Government Securities Act 2006. These are issued by the RBI on behalf of the Government of India. The bonds will be sold through scheduled commercial banks except small financial banks and payment banks. Stock Holding Corporation of India Limited, Clearing Corporation of India Limited, and designated post offices and recognized stock exchanges, National Stock Exchange of India Limited and Bombay Stock Exchange of Limited. The eligibility of the bond is sponsor. It is restricted for sale to resident individuals, Hindu undivided families, trust, universities and charitable institutions. The term of the bonds are maturity period is 8 years with an option to exist the investment after the first 5 years. The interest on the gold bond shall be taxable as per the provision of the Income Tax Act 1961. So the answer is all three. Moving to the next question. With reference to 16th Finance Commission, consider the following statements. The Government of India, with the approval of the President of India, has constituted the 16th Finance Commission in the pursuant to Article 272 Clause 1 of the Constitution. The central government, it has constituted the 16th Finance Commission with Aravind Panagaria as its chairman. Which of the statements given above is correct? One only, two only, both one and two, none. Recently, the central government appointed Aravind Panagaria as its chairman of 16th Finance Commission. The commission, which will cover the period of 5 years between 2026 and 2031, will make its report available by October 31st, 2025. The Government of India, with the approval of the President of India, has constituted the 16th Finance Commission in the Article 280 Clause 1 of the Constitution. Ritvik Ranjanam Pandey has been appointed as the Secretary to the Commission. Major terms of the reference to the 16th Finance Commission. First one, division of tax proceeds. Recommending the distribution of taxes between the Union Government and the state under the Chapter 1, Part 12 of the Constitution. This includes the allocation of shares among the states from the tax proceeds. Second one, principles for government grants in aid. Establishing the principles governing grants in aid to the state from the Consolidated Fund of India. This encompasses the determining the amount to be provided to the states as a grants in aid, especially under the Article 275 of the Constitution, for the purpose beyond those outlined the provisions to the Class 1 of that article. Enhancing the state funds for local bodies. This aimed at supplementing the resources available to the panchayat and municipality within the state based on recommendations made by the state's own finance commission. Evaluation of the disaster management financing. The commission may review the current financing structures related to disaster management initiatives. This involves the examining the funds related to under the Disaster Management Act 2005 and representing the suitable recommendations for improvements or alterations. So the answer is 2 only. Because this 16th Finance Commission was pursuant to the Article 280 Clause 1 of the Constitution, not the 272 Clause 1 of the Constitution. Moving to the next question. Consider the following statements with respect to X-ray polarimeter satellite. That is nothing but XPOSat. XPOSat is world's first dedicated polarimetry mission to study the polarization of cosmic X-rays and various dynamics of bright astronomical X-ray sources under the extreme conditions. The spacecraft will carry two scientific payloads, an X-ray polarimeter and X-ray spectroscopy and timing. The spacecraft is designated for observation from low Earth orbit. How many above the pairs are correctly matched? Only one, only two, all three, none. Recently, the Indian Space Research Organization successfully launched the PSLV C-58 XPOSat mission. About the XPOSat mission launch also marked the 68th flight of PSLV. XPOSat is India's first dedicated polarimetry mission to study the various dynamics of bright astronomical X-ray sources. After this launch, India became the second nation after the USA to send an observatory to study the astronomical sources such as black holes, neutron stars, among others. XPOSat payloads, the spacecraft will carry two scientific payloads in a low Earth orbit. The primary payload, polarimeter instrument in X-rays, will measure the polarimetry parameters. And second one, X-ray spectroscopy and timing. Payload will give spectroscopic information in the energy range 0.8 to 15 keV. Significance of the mission. The mission will help in comprehending the emission process from various astronomical sources like black holes, neutrons, or active galactical nuclei, and pulsar wind nebulas. And space-based observations are also unable to give information about the exact nature of the emission from such sources. Therefore, newer devices can be measure specific properties. So the answer is only 2. Because the XPOSat is the world's second dedicated polarimeter mission, for not first. Moving to the next question. Which of the following statements with respect to electronic Supreme Court reports portal? It is an initiative to provide the digital version of the apex court judgment in the manner as they are reported in the official law report. The Supreme Court has developed a search engine with the help of the National Informatics Center. Which of the statements given above are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, none. The electronic Supreme Court reports portal start just 2,238 translated judgment as of January 2023 and ends with the year of 31,000 ruling translated. About the ESCR portal, it is an initiative to provide digital version of the apex court judgment in the manner as they are reported in the official law report. The Supreme Court has developed such search engine with the help of National Informatics Center. It comprises the elastic search technique in the database of ESCR, and the search facility in the ESCR provides a free text search within the search, case type, case year search, judge search, year and volume search, and bench strength search options. It will be provide the free access to its about 34,000 judgments to lawyers and law students and the common public. These verdicts will be available on the Apex Court website, its mobile app, and the judgment portal of the National Judicial Data Grid. Key facts about the National Judicial Data Grid. It is a national repository of data relating to cases instituted, pending, and disposed of by the courts across the length and the breadth of the country. It has been developed by the National Informatics Center in close coordination with the in-house software development team of the computer cell registry with an internet interactive interface and the analytic dashboard. And the entire dashboard shall be periodically updated on the NJDZ portal. Through this, one may access cases related to information statics such as institution, pendency, and disposal of cases, case type, year-wise, breakup of the Supreme Court of India. So the answer is both 1 and 2. Moving to the next question. With reference to the Panama Canal, consider the following statements. The Panama Canal connects the North Atlantic Ocean and the South Atlantic Ocean. Shipping via the Panama Canal has dropped by over 50% due to the drought condition. Which of the statements given above is correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 or 2. Recently, the attacks were seen on Red Sea. The Red Sea attacks have been carried out by Yemen-based Houthi rebels who have been in a civil war with the Yemen government for about a decade. Two crucial choke points, the Suez Canal and the Panama Canal, threaten to disrupt over a third of gold trade. A disruption in maritime transport is a crucial concern for the world economy. Over 80% of the global goods trade is carried by the sea. Bab el-Mandeb Strait leads to the Suez Canal in the Red Sea region, connects Asia to Europe. The Panama Canal connects the North Atlantic and South Pacific Oceans. The Panama Canal has dropped by the 50% due to drought conditions at the 51-mile stretch. Due to the lack of water, ship traveling from Asia to the US must use the Suez Canal, which takes 6 days longer than the Panama Canal. So the answer is only 2. Because the Panama Canal connects the North Atlantic Ocean and the South Pacific Ocean, not the South Atlantic Ocean. Thank you. This is the today's session.